Hello. Imagine that you are suffering from an incurable disease, a terminal disease, one that you are incapable of doing anything for yourself. The doctors and nurses have told you already there is no hope. You have less than 6 months to live. Any medicine or medical care they can give you will simply prolong the inevitable, being death. So in this position, shouldn't you as a terminally ill patient have the right to choose to ask for help to die? Shouldn't you be able to refuse burdensome medical treatment? Shouldn't you be able to ask for your life support machines to just be turned off? Shouldn't your doctor be able to assist you by giving you meds to end your life peacefully instead of going through and choosing to end it on your own with, say, starvation, a long, painful, slow death? If you answered yes to these questions as I did, then you also believe that voluntary euthanasia should be legal here in Massachusetts. It's already legal in the United States. Now it's on a state-by-state basis. So, today I'm here to tell you that you should vote yes on question 2 on the ballot this November. And it's all about voluntary euthanasia. If you vote yes on question 2, it would allow a physician that's licensed in Mass to prescribe medication to the terminally ill patient at their request to end their life peacefully and without pain. Today I'm going to cover the pros, because there are mostly pros here. And the 3 pros that come to mind that I'd like to touch upon would be, first, it would be to relieve the patient of any pain, so to give the patient relief. Second, it would be about your freedom of choice, here with the Constitution and the 14th Amendment. And third, I want to discuss with you how it would save medical resources and cut down on medical costs if we did make this legal. So, first of all, voluntary euthanasia provides a relief, as we had briefly said, to the terminally ill. And this is usually, or is always rather, for an irreversible and incurable disease in which the patient has less than 6 months to live. It allows the patient to avoid humiliation and being taken care of when they're, say, incontinent. A lot of bad things happen in the last stages of life, and it's sort of inhumane to force them to go through this. As with any terminal disease, the quality of life obviously is low. So don't you want to at least give them a little bit of pride and allow them to go peacefully and with dignity? Why should we be inhumane and bring their quality of life down even lower? Now, into the freedom of choice. What is freedom of choice to you? To me, it's being able to keep my constitutional rights. The 14th Amendment protects us, Americans, from violations and being violated by the state governments. Voluntary euthanasia is legal in the United States. So why should the state of Massachusetts tell me that I can not choose to end my life peacefully? Why should they force me to suffer and go through burdensome medical treatment that will not cure me? Doesn't make sense, does it? So don't let them take away our constitutional rights. It is inhumane to make a person die without help when they have the choice. Do we have the choice? We don't right now. But if you vote yes on question 2, we just might be able to change that together. Now, medical costs. Medical costs are very expensive. Economic costs and human resources can be greatly saved by making voluntary euthanasia legal. There is a shortage in hospitals in many countries, for instance, which is why other countries do actually agree that this should be legal as well. The energy of doctors and hospital beds could be used for people whose lives could be saved. People who are not terminally ill. They need a bed, and we can't help them because we're putting people in a bed that don't even have a cure for a disease. It doesn't make sense, does it? It is a burden to keep people alive past the point that they can contribute to society. It's their choice if they want to stay alive and suffer, but if they choose to go peacefully, we should allow them to do that. Especially if these resources could help save money to get a cure for this. Now, if we save money by letting someone choose to die voluntarily with the help of their doctor, all that money that would have been spent on trying to keep someone alive that's going to die anyway could actually be used to get a cure for that terminal disease. Isn't that a great idea? In conclusion, I have explained to you why voluntary euthanasia should be legalized here in Massachusetts and in all states, really. It provides a choice of relief for the terminally ill to end their life more peacefully. It is our right to choose, and it should not be up to the politicians. It's our constitutional right, so don't forget that. And, as I stated, it would free up money and resources for those who can still be saved and possibly find a cure for that disease. So do yourself and your loved ones a favor and hold your constitutional rights close to your heart. Vote yes on question 2 this November. Thank you, and I'll see you there.